How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another Shaving with Serge. And I want to thank you guys for joining me for another shave. Today's Saturday. I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. And let's get right into the products, man. I'm using Porthos. Porthos from PAA, Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. This was one of my Black Friday buys, first time use. CK6 formula. Comes in 5 ounces, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 5 ounces. Good stuff, good stuff. And this is what it looks like. All right. Splash. You know how I do? You know how I do? Matching splash, Porthos, boom, boom, boom. For the brush, I'm gonna be returning to, this is a Lowborn supply handle. And this is one of the first artisan purchases I made. Bought just the handle and put on a 26 millimeter super high density knot from Maggard. So this was my first, besides the Parker. The Parker was like the big mass produced one I bought. And this was the next one. Put it together myself. For the razor, I'm returning to that vintage shave, that vintage Greaves. This is the Greaves. It's a 13th, 16th. Near wedge, actually full wedge, I'm sorry, full wedge, pull that back, full wedge, all natural buffalo horn scales, and it dates back to 1816 to 1823, and this is a razor that Guy over at the Shaving Chronicles, Gentleman's Edge, I believe, he has 2 channels, and I'll link them down in the bottom. I think that's something I need to start doing in all my videos, is linking the people I mentioned in my videos. And he did a lot of great work restoring this for me. He has a video up on it, and he also posted it on Facebook, some pictures of the work he's done, and it reminded me of this. I was like, boy, next shave, this is it, gotta use it. Planted that seed bloomed. All right, so let's get into the soap. And let me turn this down because it gets loud. I know it does. All right. And so, all right. So it says, an incredibly refined, distinctive fragrance. Porthos is. Scent profile is dry, woods, leathery, classical, masculine, a cipher masterpiece. The top notes are artemisia, which is wormwood, aldehyde, bergamot, gardenia, green note, cinnamon, cumin, middle notes of clary, sage, patchouli, orris, vetiver, and sandal. Base notes are leather, oak moss, castoreum, amber, musk. I may have butchered some of that stuff. It is what it is, all right? And here we go. So, this is a nice, the way I would describe this, if somebody asks you, what does it smell like? This is a nice, clean, masculine scent. Classical. I would almost think it reminds me even almost like barbershop in a way. Barbershop, it's such a wide, I was almost saying genre. I'm not sure what word I'm looking for, but just a wide variety of different things that go into the category of barbershop. But when I smell this, this is what I get. I get clean, masculine, fresh. It's almost like a barbershop. That's what it reminds me of, okay? Scent strength is, I give this one about 7.5. It's pretty strong. Would I buy it again? I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm not sold. Doesn't mean it's a bad scent. I like this scent. It's nice, it's clean, it's fresh. This will smell good, you know, casual, date night, work, whatever. But it just doesn't have this wow factor that's gonna make me wanna buy it again and always have it. I'd be like, all right, tried it. It was a good scent. Let me try something else. So that doesn't mean just because I say I probably wouldn't buy it again doesn't mean it's not a good scent, because this is a good scent. So sometimes, you know, I just need, there's something when I smell it and just, it's the wow factor that makes me, this is it. This is what I gotta have. This is always gonna be in the den. You know what I mean? All right, I'll be back. All right, and I loaded up off camera, put the froth on my face, and now I'm applying the lather to my face. And as I'm lathering it up, it's getting stronger. I'll give this one an 8 now. This is a solid 8. It's like I said, it is a really good scent. This might grow on me more now. I don't know. We'll see. This is just first impressions. Definitely need some more water. Yeah, you know, this scent, it's nice. It's fresh, it's clean, masculine. I can see this being this could be a lot of people's favorites. It is a really good scent. Add a little bit more water to this, just work this in a little bit more. And it is stronger the more I build this lather. So the scent didn't fade. If anything, it popped out more. It became stronger, in my opinion. I'm gonna brush some more water into this. Yeah, there you go. Bloop, that just went flying. Put that back on. All right, let's get into the shave. Let me wipe the hand. And I'll clean this up a little bit. Go. Let's get into the first pass. Let me open this up. Something about returning to a vintage razor, just something that is so old and all the history behind it is pretty cool. Really, really cool. A little slippery, hold up. All right, there we go. Here we go, first pass. Cheers, guys. And go to my neck. Wedge does shave different than a hollow grind. This one's just more just plowing. It plows through the hairs. Sometimes you don't even feel it cutting. So now the way I would describe it, this has a buttery edge. It's comfortable. It leaves a very smooth feeling shave at the end is what I've noticed after the past few times I've shaved with this. Where the cheek passes, I always puff out the cheek. Do the same for the lips. And neck. Stretch it out by looking up. And just slightly pulling down on the skin from the bottom. Here I stick out my tongue, pushing out my lip. And this would be good for my first pass. I'm gonna go ahead and apply water to my face with the sprayer. And I'm back. As you can see, I applied lather off camera. And I'm gonna be coming back in the second pass across the grain. Here I pull my ear back and it helps stretch out the skin on that back cheek area. And then I start moving my fingers up, slightly pulling on the cheek skin while blowing up a bubble as well. All that helps tighten the skin around the cheek, making it easier to cut that hair. For the bottom of my jawline, I am going to slightly pull up as I come down. For the lip pass, I'm gonna blow up my lip again. And here you just got to be cautious because your upper lip can stick out farther. Actual lip, not this mustache area. So you gotta be cautious at the blade. And then I like to do an upwards pass, the cutthroat pass. As I look up and pull down on my skin. And for my sideburn, I like to pull down on my cheek as well. All right, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do all that exact same stuff on the other side. And that was me banging my elbow against the side of the wall. All right, and over here, just gonna move my chin hairs out of the way. And same thing. I prefer more of a straight angle on the straight razor with the scales as I look up. Over here, I'll do the neck area up into the chin, line the same way, and then I actually like to switch hands. And to me, it's just more comfortable. I get a better visual sight on what I'm doing. For me, my side of vision, I just have a harder time seeing this way, so I want to do it as comfortable as it is for me. As comfortable as I can make it. Okay, and here, sticking out my tongue, pushing out my lip. I'm not too worried about how close I get. I'll do the finish line, the finish cut of it when I do my final touch-ups. I like to blow out. Actually, no, not blow out. I like to blow out and kiss almost to just cut away from the side of the lips right here. And then I'll like that. Do it that way on the other side as well. And I'll be back. And I'm back for the third and final pass that I like to call the money pass. Did I come up with it? No. But I love using it. I believe, I may be wrong, but I believe David came up with it because So Shark David, because he makes merchandise with it as well. So this is the money pass. And I start off at my neck. Looking up, tightening. Do the same on the other side. Wiping off, and do the chin area first. And let's get ready for what I like to call the Fool's Pass. Did I come up with it? No, I didn't. So here, you puff out your air into your lips. And what I do, not only am I using the razor slightly, I'm also slightly nodding my head. And now, just getting the hairs close. That grew up by my nostrils. I'll fold this towel. I'm gonna, actually, you know what? I don't even need to. I can just, let's see what I need for touch-ups. Join me for my touch-ups. All right. I'm gonna need them. I know I am. Adding some water with what soap's left on my face with the residual slickness, I should be able to get the touch-ups. And here is where I like to look closely in the mirror. And I'm able to get those hairs that I'm shaving off, where I don't want my goatee to grow out. Actually, you wipe this. I gotta do it this way. Hold up. How do I do this one? There we go. I did something different that threw me off. All right. And now I'm gonna rinse off. And I'll rinsed off, all nice and done, and ready for that shave. PAA after splashes. No joke. No joke. Shake it up, wake it up. Whew. I'm definitely gonna that woodsy, that like wormwood, blast of wormwood leather. It's still just a clean, leathery, woodsy scent. Clean, woodsy, then leathery. Let me add a little bit more. I'm gonna try this. Said if you tilt it all the way down, I'm afraid it's gonna, nope, see, a lot comes out still. I knew it. Maybe it's once it's empty. Supposedly you tilt it upside down and then it creates a natural vacuum in it, and it distributes very little, like it had a reducer in it? Restrictor. Something in there. This is a nice scent. It is a really nice scent. It might grow on me. It might grow on me more. I like it. I do like it. I just want to emphasize that. All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining me. This has been another shave, and you guys have a great rest of your weekend.